My project is on the uses of instincts in daily life. But before we begin, what exactly are instincts? Instincts, according to Columbia Electronic Encyclopedia, are terms used to indicate an innate tendency to an action or pattern of a behavior elicited by specific stimuli and fulfilling vital needs of an organism. These innate behaviors are pre-programmed in us through genetics, the way we were raised, or through the environment. However, this can be explained further by Mark S. Bloomberg, an American neuroresearcher who has a PhD from the University of Chicago. He states, rather, research in this area tells us that species-typical behavior develop, and they do so in every individual under the guidance of within reliable species-typical ecological contexts. The point of this is that instincts are not just behaviors, but are able to adapt within each scenario when provided with a specific context to rely upon. These behaviors, instincts, also have strong rooted in resilience. This is why instincts should be developed and used more often because of the real-world benefits they provide, such as social resilience. Instincts help humans avoid bad behaviors. One argument shows the benefit of instincts that they help people avoid naturally bad behaviors that would otherwise be considered toxic to them. Most of these behaviors are harmful substances encouraged by peers such as drugs or alcohol. The aversion of evil and wanting to qualify as good are instincts. Therefore, this allows this belief set to kick in and save us when we need it most. James Hill, a professor of philosophy and religion at the Charles University and Prague University, echoes this sentiment by stating, the moral virtues expressed in the calm desires of benevolence, compassion, and generosity, the appetite for good and evil, the appetite for good and the aversion of evil all qualify as instincts. Another argument for human instincts is that they help people automatically adapt to new environments, making changes more manageable. One person who believes this is Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor who studied human philosophy. He states, the power within us, when its state is in accordance with nature, so it acts in every occurrence is easily to adapt itself to all present and possible situations. The power within us that Aurelius talks about is the unconscious human mind and its ability to think for, and its ability to act upon itself. This allows the mind to avoid dangerous situations, but also to adapt itself when a dangerous situation is presented, and when our mind changes. A final argument is that human instincts help people grow closer with each other. Instincts can be strengthened because it is a skill used almost every day. A person who believes with this is Judith A. Jellison, the Mary D. Bold Legends Award and Distinguished Professor of the Sarah Ernest Butler School of Music, and she states, music teachers who engage with children in a partner or small group music activity are tapping into children's musical instincts to help them collaborate, teach, and learn. Jellison points this out because she engages with the children's instincts to collaborate and work with each other. This can be useful as if a child grows up and becomes an adult in a work environment. Collaboration also requires adaptability to all situations because if a teammate or colleague is sick, it requires adaptability to work from that difficulty. This also shows the never give up attitude that social resilience provides. One counterclaim comes from Charles Darwin, an English naturalist, geologist, and biologist, who states, it may be well first to premise that I do not wish to maintain that any strictly social animal were to become as active and as highly developed as man, it would require the same moral sense as ours. The point that Darwin is trying to make is that since humans have higher levels of intellect, this allows them to form their own moral virtues rather than instincts acting upon itself. He also makes the claim that instincts do not serve any purpose as cognitive thought provides a better moral sense. A counterpoint to this claim comes from Jonathan B. White, a professor of economics and international studies who studies the relationships between humans and money. He states, the relationship between humans and money He states, human nature is complex because it compromises different instincts not only needed for survival, but also for the successful cooperation of a village. The point that Darwin is trying to make is that the power of instincts allows for morals to be developed and cooperation to be strengthened more because of the collaboration instinct is strengthened. This is also the same point as jealousy. In conclusion, instincts should be developed more because of the benefits they provide and the strengths that can grow from them. The first reason is that they help us avoid toxic behaviors and keep us safe. The second reason is that they can adapt to any social situation. The final reason is that because they help us grow close to our peers and create life skills. Instincts are a valuable tool at our disposal that we can use. And not only are they a valuable tool, but they can help provide social resilience that can help keep us safe.
Terrific. Thanks, Devin. Okay, I got a couple of questions for you. The first one is, what evidence did you gather that maybe was in your paper that you didn't include here, and why did you choose maybe not to include it?
Some evidence I gathered were that instincts actually are not as beneficial as we thought, and that the killer instinct provides more benefits because of the ability to survive and hunt. But I didn't really choose to include that because I felt it wasn't as necessary as the other ones because of the negative connotation that hunter and killer instincts provide.
Terrific. And then as a follow-up question, did any additional questions emerge from your research? And are any of these questions important?
One of the questions that emerged from my research is that can instincts actually be used in a real-world setting? And the point is that while they obviously can be used to benefit through jobs, my question is that would it be very common when it comes up? And I thought that was a very important question because there were many more situations besides jobs and schools that I could focus on.